Alright guys, usually I would have somebody here to help me commentate, so I'm not going to be doing play-by-play, but I will break down some of the stats and notable, I guess, points with some of these, some of the players here. Let's take a look, see, get my notes up. So if I'm correct, let's see. Any minute now this should be ready. I'm just waiting on it. Let's see. Alright, they're ready. This should be starting any second then. Any second. Alright, let's see what I can pull up. Let us see here. So I believe this is Crimsicle's first game. He was there a lot last season with OnSlaught Gaming when they were Rocketeers. Probably the biggest two players to note right now that are going to be playing is probably going to be Competent. Double-digit scorer. He's double-digit in saves. He's leading his team in scoring, actually, so that's going to be pretty big. And they are playing into We Hit Those. They don't have a double-digit scorer on the field right now, so that's going to be a little interesting to see how this game plays out. I do have to question Creamsicle's chemistry with his team since he hasn't been active. This is Mr. Awesome's second game this season. He was the former captain of the team, so we're going to look to see. It was a great pass for a score. Oh, that wasn't even a pass. It was set up by... it was set up by... Yeah, We Hit Those. Dang. That is rough. So what's going to be interesting here is... I believe... most of this team will be hitting free agency, except for Forget Nick. So we're going to see if who gets re-signed out of that. Let's see. I think realistically the biggest name for We Hit Those is still Argy. He doesn't have the points to back it up, obviously. But he, all around, he's been in every game. Availability is a very big thing. Some teams are learning that right now. And he, all around, he plays. Like, he can score, he can play defense, he can rotate, he can pass. Maybe not the top tier like some teams would want, but having a quality guy like that every game, it's really nice. It really helps. Hopefully they get a win out of this series. I know Competent has been a very, very tough guy to play into. He's definitely looking for, more than likely looking for a big payday with the way his season's going, being one of the top players, one of the top rookies for sure, but one of the top players overall in the league right now. That's been very, very nice to see. I have to wonder too, so it looks like, let's see, where are they? OnSlaught doesn't have Beowulf in, or DK Bedfresh Trout. So it is going to be very interesting. Mr. Awesome and Creamsicle is having chemistry from last season, but right now you kind of have to give the strength to Yowie Hit those. Even Brian Gilson's a very, very strong player in my opinion, even though they haven't had the time and they don't have the chemistry that per se Mr. Awesome and Creamsicles have. I still give them a slight edge. I like Argy, I like Captain Canada, I like Brian Gilson. They've all played together this season at least once or twice. They practice well together as well, so there's got to be some sort of chemistry. We're going to get to see how well Competent plays with some unfamiliar faces. Even though they have been on a team together, I know they have been a little inactive. What a goal by Cap Canada. What a goal. That's a tie game. Now, if I'm correct, Argy has 13 saves on the season, so I'd like to see some strong defense from him. I know Competent looking at 14 points on the season, also holding 13 saves. Realistically, the biggest knock to his game right now is the 4 assists. Outside of that, he's shown everything that he needs to be the guy for any team. He has the defense. He has the scoring. He takes shots. He's taking, 14 to 31. He's shooting at 43%, which is slightly above average. Are you in overtime? Oh, big demo by Brian. This could be a real one-sided match for the, well, not one-sided match, one-sided series, I should say. Wow. There's a little bit of luck on that one. I think this is going to be Cap Canada's series to kind of put some, hopefully put some points up, make some noise for him, so he can look at a decent-sized contract during a re-sign period or even during free agency. Competent's going to be looking at a nice payday more than likely. If Brian can string together a few more games with availability, same thing with him. Honestly, I feel the same with Captain Canada. It really just comes down to his availability. I think Mr. Awesome whiffed a shot right there. In other news that I do have going on right now, I believe Valeris is in a 2v3 against Trachtenberg. It looks like most of the team has, for one reason or another, elected to not show. Wow, open net for Argy to win the game in overtime. And that's going to be game 1. Very, very nice. That's what you want to see from your main guy, in my opinion. Captain Canada looking nice. A goal, assist, a save, 4 shots. Argy putting up some saves, another score. Brian Gilson, 5 shots. I'd like to see an assist, save, something there. Creamsicle's leading his team, surprising above competent there. Mr. Awesome. I'd like to see him get a score for this season. I think he's sitting. He might actually have 1 score. Let's see. No, yeah, I'd like to see him put a point up then. I don't think he scored it. He's only had the 1 game. Creamsicles hasn't had a game at all. So that's going to be nice to see if they can get some numbers up on the board. Who am I missing? Did we get a DC? It looks like we might have a DC. Oh, competent DC and then rejoin. He's there. Alright, I think we're going to get a restart on the lobby real quick. Yeah, we're going to get a restart on the lobby real quick. It looked like he had a bit of a DC there at some point. Alright, let's get the word to them real quick. See if we can get this back up quickly. Sorry about that. We were having some connection issues. Hopefully we're back up. Yeah, we hit this game 1. Hoping to see some strong plays. I think honestly they have the potential to sweep the series if they play it right. And this is all without their best player, Dirth, though. He's been absent for every game except for 1. He is, I believe, leading the team in points. So I guess he only needed the 1 game. That was a little off center by Brian. No oh! Good clear. That looked like it had some potential there. Ah, just a little too high by Creamsicles. The teams seem oddly well matched. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see. I know DK, Bedfast Trout's usually one of the front men, and so is Beowulf for OnSlaught Gaming, so that could potentially be one of the reasons why. It's still evenly matched, but on that note, Dirtho is also not in the game right now. So that could also be why, yeah, we hit those is falling behind. What a goal by, I believe it was Captain Canada, a pass from Brian Gilson. Beautiful, beautiful plays in the winding seconds of the game. And that's going to be game 2 to Yeah We Hit Those. It's going to be really, really nice to see. You've seen two, I guess, the player makers. Two guys that said that had to step up this game to really cement their names. Argy and Captain Canada. Argy last game, game-ending goal. Captain Canada this time, game-ending goal. I'd still like to see a point, something. So, I'm glad Brian climbed up there a little bit. 2 shots and an assist. I'd still like to see a goal, 2 goals, a save, a little bit more there. I'm honestly really surprised by how close these games were, or these 2 games have been so far. Like I said, it has the potential to be a sweep. But so far, pretty good. Both teams seem to be pretty balanced. So even though there's a chance that it could end up being a sweep. They're still really, really close games. It's anybody's game, it seems like. This is going to be a big moment for OnSlaught Gaming. I have to figure some stuff out here. Looks like Competent had a DC again. Seems like he's out every new lobby. We're gonna get a 3rd lobby up for this match, guys. Just go ahead and give me 1 second. That's hilarious. Now we know this man has some bad connection when it comes to playing. Yeah, we hit those.
She found a way into my heart. Oh, oh, she don't make up, no, she make art. And I need a way to treat it, 'cause I keep getting high off of her.
Seems like Rocket League's been a little glitchy. No worries though. Let's see. Confidence been dealing with some rough ping, it seems. You really have to wonder how this is going to affect how this has affected his play so far, and how it could possibly affect his play in the future. Whether it's an issue with Rocket League or a connection issue he's having on his end, it leaves a lot of question marks up right now, especially when your team's down 0-2 in the series right now. Oh, here we go. Going into game 3 now. And a score right off the goal by Creamsicles. A pass to himself. Beautiful. This is just what OnSlaught needed to stay in the game. Early lead lets them play from ahead. If they can grab another score right here, that would be huge. Oh, Brian Gilson a little off there. Overall, just some great plays from both teams. Like I said, it's very, very tight. It seems like the scores seem to either be little mishaps, little misplays between each teams, or on fast breaks. That was a little bit questionable. I think they had 3 people in the goal right there. Definitely been a lot of bumps this game. I think you give Captain Canada and Brian Gilson some time together. Their play styles seem to play really well together. They develop some chemistry. I think you could see some real nice aerial passes. I don't know about that slave competent. I do not know about that one. Both teams continuing to rotate pretty well. Oh, what a demo. Oh, but Argy just misses the shot. Confident is able to get I don't even know what you call that, a backup save. Honestly, this is what I imagine the score from the later game tonight. Cryptic versus Full Senders is going to be like very, very close, tight game. So I'm expecting at least. If I'm OnSlaught, honestly, I'm probably looking to push this a little bit more than they are right now. I know they have the lead, so they're just trying to hold on to it, but your game's on the line. I think you want to do everything you can to avoid the tie. I'd be looking to drive downfield as often as they could. It's honestly really nice to see. Neither team seems to be outpacing the other. So it's really just putting the game into the mechanics. Who's going to make the shot, who's going to make the save. Oh. Oh my goodness. Captain Canada with the clutch shot. No time on the clock. Wow. And we're going into overtime. This is what I was talking about. I don't think that now you have to really be on your tippy toes. The fast break seems to be where the plays come in, although we've seen now Yowie hit those win their past 2 games on last second goals. And now a last second goal is forced to overtime. This team has been nothing but clutch this time around. Oh, Brian trying to... Oh, and there it is, Brian Gilson. And that is rough. A clean sweep by Yowie hit those of OnSlaught Gaming. A great pass right there. That was done beautifully. Brian Gilson with the score and the clutch shot. Done very, very well. This team was all about late game shots this series. They get the sweep. This is what I was talking about. Last week, we had him listed as the top player on his team, the playmaker. But he was also the only playmaker in the league listed that wasn't leading his team in scores. And this is what I've consistently seen from him since he's been in the league and with this team, is even when he's not top in points, he didn't have a single goal this game. He's still leading in score. 2 assists, a save, 3 shots. Like, he's moving around, and like I said, he's there every single game. He's always available. This guy, Argy could be looking at a big payday. Like, if I'm any team, like, you get a safe pick. You get somebody you can rely on right here. Very, very, very good pickup by Yowie hit those. I believe he was a free agent signing. So we're gonna see what maybe he takes the pay cut to stay with the team he likes, the team that took a chance on him. maybe he tries to get that big payday. He's definitely worth it, though. Maybe not one of your top tier players in the league, but like I said, a very, very solid pickup. Very, very good to have. Always available. We should have a game coming up in about 30 minutes or so. It's going to be Full Senders versus Cryptic. I will post a link up soon for that. Like I said, it should be about 30 minutes or so. Be sure to tune in for that, guys. Enjoy your night.